Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ronke Ani Baba. So today we'll be talking about how to make 2024 the greatest year of your life. I know, right? So whatever I'm going to say in this video is kind of applied to my life too. So this is just a way of also sharing it to the world. So now that you're here, please try and subscribe and like my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Thing I would like to talk about is your something that I've always had, which is fear of failure. So right from when I was in school, I've always had this fear of not achieving what I want to achieve, and so it has limited me in a lot of ways. I always feel like when I try something, it might not work. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so if if I'm not assured that this thing is going to work, I'm not going to do it. So it has kind of limited me in a way, and I always thought that was a safe way of living. But one thing I've come to realize is if you're always safe, you probably will not move forward. So that's why I always say, whatever it is you want to do, please just do it this year. No grief for anybody. Just try and do whatever you want to do, right? Regardless of whether you're going to fail or you're going to succeed, just do it. You're better than someone that did not do it at all. So another fear I'm passing through now is my fear of, opening my YouTube channel. This is something that I've always wanted to do since 2021, but I've been postponing it. I'm 25 now, and will be entering 26 on the 18th of January, and this is it. I'm just doing it, and this is something I've always wanted to do since I was 23 going to 24, but I couldn't because I just always had some reasons not to. I just always felt, I don't have a good camera, maybe I don't have a pretty face, or maybe I don't know how to talk well, maybe I'm just not the the content creator type. There's always one excuse, and sometimes they are valid, but you have to do it anyway. Whether they are valid excuses or not, do it. That's why I always admire people that when something comes in your mind, though it has its own consequences too, but when it comes, you're able to do it and then keep at it. If you actually look at it, people that are successful in what they do, they never really knew what it was going to come out of it. What was going to come out of it. But at the end of the day, it came out great. So the thing is, my long and short of the story is, please do not be afraid this year. Whatever God has placed in your mind to achieve this year, please try and achieve it. Even if you're not up to that level, maybe you had an expectation, you've not gotten to that expectation, it doesn't matter. Just do it. Do something this year. Those are your goals that you have been thinking. Please write them down and do it this year. So the first, another thing I also like to dwell about is people being confused this year. So in order for you to actually transform your life this is something that I've done, and have not been doing so great, but I know I've been trying, because I'm doing this. So yeah, I'm trying. So another thing is to write your visions down. If you do have a vision, you do have a dream, you do have a goal. I know some people write and they don't achieve, but you can make it very realistic. You can write, okay, this is 2 things I want to apply. I want to achieve this week. I want to be able to do my video this week. For me, I wrote, okay, for my birthday, I should be able to have uploaded my video, before my birth date. So I was making plans. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Even down to what to wear, what to not do, how to make yourself look okay. So these are things, realistic things you can actually achieve. For it can be a week, it can be a month. But my point is, try and write them down in a realistic manner. Write something you know that you are going to follow up on and you are going to achieve it. That way, even if you forget to follow up on those things, the day you remember, you can always go back to that book and say, okay, I wrote this thing down. In fact, one of the blessings of writing things down. In fact, what I'm saying now is something I've written back in 2 years ago, and I'm just doing it. I didn't have to start thinking because I already wrote them down. I just have to go to the book, check, and okay, what I want to say is already there. So these are practical steps you can take to help your 2024 better. So another basic thing that I think goes in line with what I'm saying is fear of the future. You just again I have a problem with that. I am always thinking, will I be great? Will I have this? At the end of the day, what will come out of me? At the end of the day, will I be able to make this money I want to make? Will I be able to go this far? You know, you're always afraid, and sometimes when you are afraid of these things, you tend to not move. But when you are afraid and you move anyway, you start attracting success. I don't know if it's something that is relatable to other people, but when you're able to face your fears and do what you wouldn't do in the norm, you start seeing that you start attracting better lifestyle, you start attracting better jobs, you start attracting better friends, you start attracting things that you would not normally be attracting, if that's the word. So that's why it's always advisable that if you're afraid of your future, just try and do what you're supposed to do. This is me repeating myself actually. Try and do what you're supposed to do and let future handle itself. If you make the right decision, you make the right choices, you carry out the right plans, you will see that your future will make itself. I know I've not achieved so much, but where I am now, I can actually say that if I was not moving, if I actually dwelled on my fear for so long, I probably would not be where I am now, because I would have thought I'm not good enough, I don't have that kind of skills. But when I got out there, people started seeing my potential, things that I wasn't seeing for myself. People saw it, and I started seeing it for myself, and I started developing on these skills that it's now a thing that I can't go lesser anymore. I can't do less anymore because I now see myself like this when I used to see myself like this. So it's a way of attracting success when you are able to do what you're afraid of, especially when you think, let's just be there, my future is nothing. No, please do not think like that. Even if you don't know what holds your future, it's best that you still plan for your future and then do it. Not just plan, do it. So yeah, that's just not made this video so long. I do know that we might actually have this flaw or have valid excuses not to do things. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't work on it, or we should just do it as far I have a dream, let me just do it. No, it means that if you have a flaw or you have some qualities that is not so okay, work on them. Another thing you can do for yourself in 2024 is self-development. Try and work on the things you think is limiting you. If you're the kind of person that is too shy, try and talk often. Try and speak to people often. You can make the first move. You can meet someone, hey, hi, what's your name? Make effort like that. Just so you know that, oh, I did this. I know it can be terrifying. People that are not shy will not understand. But if you're really a very shy person, it's not so easy to make friends. It's a very difficult thing. So if you know you're like that, make effort. Talk to people. If it could be any other area in your life. If you think what again can come to my mind is let's say maybe you're the kind of person that you just dress anyhow. You just feel like, I don't care, and you know that where you're going, you need to look good for you to be seen. Please look good. Please work on your look, especially if you're a female. Work on your look. This is the first time I'm actually fixing my nails. So these are things you should work on. I started knowing that I have to start working on things that I should work on, which is my nails, my hair, my face, whatever, so skincare, stuff like that. These are things I don't usually care about, but you just have to make efforts to be better. so you don't carry your old you 23 and bring it to 2024. So these are small little effort. It could be any area of your life. I'm just mentioning examples that I can relate with. So these are areas these are things you should work on. If you have flaws, work on them. If you have some qualities that is not so good, please work on them. It could be anger. Maybe you're the type that gets angry so easily. Pray to God to help you, because my sister can't be angry all the time. Pray to God to help you, because if you're someone that have temper, it will be so hard to relate with people because any little thing you're angry. So please pray to God to help you with these flaws, and trust me, God is always ready to help. So these are what can, that I can think of, but like I said, it could be any other thing. Something that actually limits people from making progress in life is also what I know as the fear of the past. So a lot of people, their past is actually limiting them from achieving what they want to achieve. So I can't think of an example now, but I do know that there are people that must have made some very bad choices or have made mistakes. It could be any area of your life. It could be your school. It could be when you were in school. It could be marriage. It could be friends. It could be job decision. It could be anything at all. And it's kind of gives you a skeptical mind of making the right choice in your future. So I'm here to tell you that in 2024, make a drastic change in your life. This is a new year and it's a time to make a U-turn in your life. Make a change in your life that will affect you positively, regardless of what you've done in your past. It's a time for you to come to God and ask God for help. This is a new year. Make something better for your life. Do not rely so much on what you've done in the past. Yes, it has happened, there's nothing you can do to change it. There's nothing you can do to change it. So just do what you have to do to make your future better. And I think that way, when you start making significant progress, something can come out of your efforts. That's life. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube. No. Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. No. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for